The woman he is obsessing over right now, she isn't the one cooking him dinner or texting him back instantly. She's the one who ignores him, and the reason he is pulling away from you isn't because you aren't enough. It's because you are accidentally triggering a psychological turn-off switch. You think you're being a girlfriend, but biologically, you are acting like his mother. What I'm about to share is based on the dark psychology found in Robert Greene's masterpiece, The Art of Seduction. These are the laws that the most powerful women in history used to command attention. They didn't ask to be chosen. They didn't wait for a text. They utilized the archetype of the Siren and the Coquette to flip the power dynamic completely. Today, we are going to kill the nice girl habit. I'm going to show you exactly how to stop being a utility in his life and become the one thing he is terrified to lose. Let's talk about the biggest trap women fall into, something Robert Greene identifies as the rescuer. This is a victim mindset disguised as love. This happens when you meet a guy who seems a little lost. Maybe he's a tortured artist, or he has a tragic backstory, or he just has so much potential if he would just get his act together. You make it your job to fix him. You think your love will save him. But here is the brutal truth. When you try to fix a man, you aren't seducing him. You are mothering him, and men are not attracted to their mothers. When you take on his burdens, you become useful to him, not a fantasy. He might appreciate you, he might even rely on you, but he will not desire you. Desire requires a gap, it requires mystery. I want you to be honest with me in the comments right now. Have you ever found yourself trying to fix a guy's life, hoping he would love you for it? Type guilty down below if you've been the rescuer. Let's see how many of us have fallen for this trap. Instead of the rescuer, Greene argues you need to channel the archetype of the siren. The siren is the ultimate symbol of abundance and leisure. Think about the most magnetic women in history, or even the ones you see who just seem to have it all. They never rush, they never try to prove their worth. The siren moves slowly, she speaks slowly, she operates in a world of pleasure and comfort. She isn't worried if he likes her because she is too busy enjoying her own life. She lures him in by being happy without him, not by trying to work hard for his attention. When you rush to answer every text or clear your schedule the second he asks to hang out, you are signaling scarcity. You are telling him, I have nothing better to do. The siren signals, I chose you out of my many options. That is a massive difference in energy. This brings us to the most uncomfortable truth about attraction and the hardest one to implement. We only value what we think we might lose. Greene calls this the archetype of the coquette. The coquette is the master of the hot and cold dynamic. Now, I know we say we hate games, but biologically, humans are wired to chase what retreats. The coquette is self-sufficient. When she is with him, she gives him intense attention. She makes him feel like the king of the world. She is warm, loving, and present, but then she steps back. She gets busy. She goes to brunch with her friends and leaves her phone in her bag for 3 hours. She works on her business. She has a life that does not revolve around him. This gap, this silence, is where he falls in love. When you are constantly available, you are safe. And safe is boring. When you withdraw your attention, his imagination kicks in. He starts wondering, where is she? Who is she with? Why isn't she answering me? That right there, that moment where he is wondering about you is when his attraction grows. You have to be willing to pull away to let him come forward. So, how do you apply these laws without being toxic? First, stop over-talking. Greene warns against being a chatterbox. Mystery dies when you tell him your entire life story, your deepest traumas, and your 5-year plan on the first date. Hold back. Let him peel the layers back slowly. Let him earn your vulnerability. Second, kill the insecurity. Nothing repels a high-value man faster than a woman who needs constant reassurance. If you don't believe you're the catch, neither will he. You have to validate yourself first. Listen, this isn't about being mean or cold. It is about having enough respect for yourself to know that your time, your energy, and your heart are a privilege. When you genuinely love your life, you naturally become the siren because you aren't desperate for his attention to feel whole. You become magnetic. If you want to dive deeper into how to level up your mindset, master your emotions, and become the woman who attracts rather than chases, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button right now.